Well, good afternoon, everyone. Simply a breathtaking face-to-face trilogy. The undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, T-Mobile Arena, September the 17th, live on DAZN pay-per-view between two legends of the sport. The unified middleweight world champion, Gennady Golovkin, and the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Alvarez. This is a breathtaking matchup, one of the biggest, if not the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, and we cannot wait to bring you this fight and an incredible show on what will be an incredible weekend in Las Vegas. We're going to hear from everybody up here, of course, the training team, the great Eddie Reynoso, Jonathan Banks, Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, and first over to Joe Markowski from DAZN. Joe, off the back of a very successful pay-per-view against Dimitri Bivol, the biggest fight in boxing today.
Yeah, and a fight we've been trying to make with you and everyone up here for some time. Two of the greatest fighters in the sport, two people that we've got great relationships with, and two people who've had two spectacular fights before. So we've been working on this for a long time. You know that. We're very excited to have it back on the DAZN pay-per-view, as you say, on September the 17th.
Obviously part of a huge global schedule upcoming. Great victory for Bam Rodriguez at the weekend. Huge fights coming up as well, but this one a real pivotal moment for the platform.
Yeah, it's the absolute sort of centre point of our schedule for the rest of the year. As I say, something we've been trying to make for a long time. And we will continue working to deliver value to our subscribers. This is something they want. They've been calling for several years, and we're delighted to have finally put it together.
Thank you, Joe. We go over to Gennady Golovkin. Gennady, welcome. Another great face-off. Everyone get excited when you two come together. There was a lot said at the press conference in Los Angeles, and a lot has been said in the past. We know that you said you have respect for Canelo Alvarez, but when we look at some of the things that have been said in the past, you've called him dishonest and cheating and dirty. He wants to deceive people. Low class, you want to punish him. These are all things said since that second fight. Do you stand by those terms? We know you're a nice guy, but I think Saul wants to almost hear that from you. You stand by the words that you've said in the past?
Если вы считаете, в первую очередь я хотел бы поприветствовать всех, да, то есть я скажу так, что мне очень приятно находиться здесь, имея в своем оппоненте Канело, то есть это действительно выдающийся бой для нас, я считаю так, для мира бокса. И вопрос, я, конечно, понимаю, то есть это работа промоутеров, которую надо делать. Я скажу так, я никогда не отказывался от своих слов, если вы считаете, что я так сказал, или просто... Я скажу больше, я в последнее время вообще не говорю, или вообще просто как-то не реагирую. Но скажу одно, у нас есть 17 сентября, где мы, наверное, закроем всю эту тему, где мы решим все наши вопросы, сказано, недосказанное будет сделано. Давайте дождемся 17 сентября. Спасибо.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you all, and I'd like to say that I'm very happy to be here and to have Canelo Alvarez as my opponent for the upcoming fight. And I never going to say that I didn't say what I said, but I believe that this is an outstanding fight for me. It's an outstanding fight for the world of boxing. And I do not think that we have some personal rivalry, but September 17th is coming. Whatever unfinished business we have, we are going to meet each other in the ring and resolve it.
When you two look each other in the eyes like you did just then, it's a lot of tension. There's a lot of pride. How much do you want victory on September the 17th?
Я думаю, каждый боксер пытается добиться победы, то есть об этом даже говорить. Было бы неправильно, что ты сомневаешься в себе или не пытаешься добиться победы. Тем более над таким человеком, как он, над таким боксером, как он, да. То есть у нас есть, опять же, нерешенные вопросы. И 17 сентября, я думаю, мы все точки над «и» расставим.
Any fighter wants a victory. Of course, without any doubt, that's the desire, especially the desire to deliver a defeat to an opponent like Canelo. And again, whatever unfinished business we have on September 17, you'll see it being resolved.
Saul talked to the media about he will come with everything. He will come forward all night. He knows it's a risk, but he doesn't care. Will we see the same from Gennady Golovkin? And surely if we do, we may just see the best of the three fights so far.
Однозначно я попытаюсь, я гарантирую, что я буду лучший именно в этот день и лучший самого себя, да, то есть и попытаюсь сделать все, что я могу, все, что я умел, знал, то есть оставить себя полностью в этот день в ринге. Я думаю, это будет лучшая версия меня.
Undoubtedly so. I guarantee to you all that you'll see the best Gennady Golovkin. Whatever I know, whatever skills I have, I'm going to demonstrate them in the ring on September 17th.
Thank you, Gennady. Jonathan Banks, welcome. Take that microphone, get a bit closer to it. No, or either one's fine. You've been around a long time. What do you make of the intensity of the head-to-heads? I know I heard you in the background saying, okay. But you know this man very, very well. He's a fierce competitor, but also steely head-to-heads between the two.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like you keep saying, it's gonna be a great fight. But to have him standing there for the longest of times, it make no sense because it seems like tensions are getting higher and higher. You know, so but like I say, it's gonna be a great fight. Looking forward to it. Everyone knows Alvarez is a fierce competitor, definitely a fierce competitor, and G is too. So you got two titans going head to head, and it's going to be a great show.
There seems to be more calmness on this side of the table than this side of the table. Is that important to stay calm in this situation? Sales talked about the intensity he's going to bring to this fight, that he won't take a backward step in this fight as well. Is that expected? Two thrilling fights between the pair of them so far.
Well, my personal opinion, I think Alvarez is best when he just be himself. He always, he's a performer. This is what he do. You know, he's a world-class fighter. He's there for a reason. You know, when he be himself, he have his way, he walk guys down, and he hurt guys, and he stop guys. But also on this end of the table, Triple G, he is being himself. He also hurt guys. He also walked guys down. That's why I keep saying this. Then let's get ready for one of the greatest trilogies we're going to see.
And finally, people talk about or question, the age of Gennady Golovkin, the move to 168, which a lot of people also think will favour him considerably. He just said there, you'll see the best Gennady Golovkin on September 17th. You believe that being in camp, this is the moment for Gennady Golovkin?
I believe this is going to be the best of Gennady Golovkin you're going to see, but not because of 168. I think both fighters, like especially even Alvarez, he go up and down the weight classes. He does what he feels like he wants to do and what he's comfortable doing. And if G wasn't going to be comfortable at 68, I don't believe he would accept the terms at 68. And as long as he's comfortable, he can be himself and do what he basically do what he feels like he needs to win. And I think both guys, obviously they're 100% confident saying they're going to come forward, they're going to put on the best show. They're going to put everything they have on the line on the night of the 17th of September. So therefore, I think that, to me, that right there is going to make it a great fight because both of them willing to put everything on the line. So I think it's going to be a great fight again. And I think with a guy like G coming forward, I don't think the 68 is going to be a problem for him. I think he will make his adjustments early and he would do what he needs to do.
Thank you, Jonathan, to another great trainer in Eddie Reynoso. Eddie, a great fight, lots of fire from Saul in these head-to-heads, ready for what we expect.
Esta preparación camino a la pelea, ¿no? Con las medias. ¿Qué esperas para la noche?
No, pues va a ser una pelea muy complicada, igual que las dos primeras. Venimos de una derrota y eso nos hace todavía redoblar esfuerzos, trabajar más fuerte, con más dedicación y esta vez sí esperemos ganar una pelea por nocaut.
No, as the first two fights, we come off of a loss, and that will make it even more intense. He wants to fight stronger with more dedication, and this time we're going to be winning by knockout.
Two different tactics in the two fights so far, but Sales spoke openly about his willingness to be aggressive in this fight, to come forward and to take the fight to Gennady Golovkin. Something you're happy with as well. You see from his emotion, he's ready to go to war on September 17th.
son peleas con dos tácticas diferentes que tuvieron, ¿no? En las primeras dos, ¿no? Ahora, en esta pelea se espera que sea agresivo, que presione a Gennady Golovkin, ¿no? Tú estás contento con la emoción que ves en él, listo para la guerra que se presenta el 17.
Sí, vamos a hacer una pelea más agresiva, una pelea desde el primer round, a ir a presionar la pelea, ir a hacer lo que sabe hacer Saúl y hacer lo que hicimos en la segunda pelea para ganar la pelea más claro, pero lo vamos a hacer mejor todavía.
Yes, I think what you saw in the second fight, to pressure, to look for the fight, to do what Saul knows how to do, and to do what we did in that second fight, to be able to win the fight and win it in a more convincingly manner.
And finally, Eddie, coming off the defeat, I know you're a winner like Saul. Is important to bounce back in style in this fight. People who may question Canelo Alvarez from now, they've done it for years and he's continuously shown that he's the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. Looking forward to bouncing back with a victory on September 17th.
Son un equipo ganador igual que tú, es importante poder reponerse y hacerlo de una manera exitosa. Obviamente ha demostrado Saúl cuál es el mejor boxeador libra por libra en el mundo. Está obviamente dispuesto a salirse con esa victoria al 17.
Así es, nosotros nada más pensamos en ganar, nos vamos a preparar muy fuerte y pues todavía hay Canelo para rato, vamos a reivindicarnos, venimos como te digo de una derrota, pero eso nos va a hacer todavía mejorar más y ustedes lo van a ver en septiembre.
Absolutely, absolutely. You see Canelo, that we still have lots of Canelo left for a very long time. We're looking to reivindicate ourselves. We're coming off of a loss, but this is going to make us improve even more, and you will see that this September.
Thank you, Eddie. Saul, loving these head-to-heads. I'm really enjoying it, as a lot of people are. So much fire inside you. You don't need to promote fights. You don't need to create hype. This is very real for you. Yeah. Very real. You know, I've seen other fighters give switches, but you seem ready to go here almost today, let alone September 17th.
Yeah, like always, I like to respect my right, and I don't need to do these kind of things to sell pay-per-views. I don't really like it. I always respect, but I think this time is different, and this is the person I am. I'm not try to be other person. That's why I'm acting like this.
You hear those quotes that have been said in the past, you know that they're here. Is it the frustration that he won't say them to you and just to the media? Is that frustrating to you?
No, it's fine. Right now, it's, like I say, I hate that kind of person. But right now, this is the press conference and interviews is gonna end, and I'm gonna get in the gym and prepare myself 100% like fight. I just wanna. I wish September 17 was today.
When you talk about this fight, the first two fights, incredible fights, you acknowledge they were close fights as well. Is it important to draw a line now in this trilogy? You said in the press huddle earlier that you're going to continuously come forward in this fight. Someone asked you if you thought that was dangerous, and you said, yeah, it is, but sometimes you have to roll the dice. Yeah. Is that the kind of fight that you want on September 17th?
Yeah, he's a danger fighter. He's a good fighter. No doubt of that. But if you want something like I want for this fight, if you want something, you need to risk, and I know. But I'm able to risk something to accomplish what I want.
The first two fights, you both landed big shots on each other. They both went the distance. You talked about your desire to knock him out, to retire him on September 17th. What gives you the confidence that you can end this fight inside the distance?
That's my goal. That's my goal for this fight. And I'm very confident because he's going to know I'm different. I'm just more strong, more mature, and I just in my prime right now.
You think ruthless is a good word to describe your performance? September 17th, you go in there and destroy Gennady Golovkin and end this for good.
Yes, sir.
And finally, to you, to your Mexican fans, obviously September 17th, a thrilling weekend in Las Vegas. This could be the best of the 3 fights so far with Gennady Golovkin. You won't be happy unless you end this fight by knockout. Points victory will be nice,
No.
but
I don't want to be this fighting going to distant. I think this is gonna be the best fight of us. The 3 fight is gonna be the best.
thank you, Sal. And finally to you, Gennady, as well. Canelo says he must win this fight via stoppage. Is that your aim? 2 very close fights before that you feel you've won. You feel like you have to end this fight and give it your all to end the fight inside the distance.
Absolutely, I feel very comfortable. If he said he wanna destroy me, it's a big bonus for all people, all fans, boxing fans. Like I told you, September 17, amazing fight for both, not just only for me or just only for him, for all fans, for all boxing fans, just for support. Just we bring for next level for probably right now this fight, the best fight in the boxing, history fight. The best fighter in the world, come on, it's my dream.
Thank you, Gennady. Quite right. A history fight, a legacy fight, September the 17th, the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world between 2 icons of the sport of boxing, the unified world middleweight champion, Gennady Golovkin, against the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, live on the arena in Las Vegas. Tickets have gone on sale now. Be there. We'll be announcing the undercard in the next few days. Stacked cards, stacked night of action. Huge weekend for boxing, the biggest in the sport between these 2 legends. We're going to have one more picture here now with all the belts, and the guys will take care of their final media responsibilities before heading to the Yankees tonight. Thank you for attending. We look forward to a thrilling night, September 17th.